Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Meredith, and I will be narrating this video on Saturn today. For your maximum enjoyment, please turn off all cell phones. Thank you, and enjoy the show. Saturn has been known since the ancient times, when early astronomers had seen it in the night sky. But it wasn't until 1610 that Galileo discovered its rings. As you can see, we are now moving through the solar system away from the sun. Saturn is the 6th planet away from the sun, as you can see. If this paperclip was 10 million miles long, then this paperclip chain would be about the distance from Saturn to the sun. That's a long way, ladies and gentlemen. If you're wondering, that is 890 million miles to the sun. And here, ladies and gentlemen, is Saturn orbiting the sun. Beautiful. As we all know, a year on Earth takes 365 days, but on Saturn, it takes 29.5 Earth years. Again, as we all know, a day on Earth takes 24 hours, but on Saturn, it takes only 10.5 hours due to the fast spinning of the planet on its axis. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the mass of Saturn in kilograms. But it is so large that there is not a word for it, so I'm just going to show it on the screen for you. That means that if Saturn was this size, then the Earth would be the size of a nickel. That is 95 Earths, ladies and gentlemen. Saturn, as we all know, is a gas giant, so that means that its atmosphere is comprised of many different elements, such as helium, hydrogen, water, ammonia, and methane. But in the deep core, there is also a solid part, made of iron, silicon, oxygen, carbon, and many other assorted elements. The temperature on Earth on a normal day would be about here, 20 degrees. On a cold day on Earth, the temperature would be about here, negative 30 degrees. But on Saturn, since it's so far away from the sun, the temperature would be down here, on a normal day. Saturn has many different natural satellites, some big, some small, and some are made of ice, but they are all orbiting Saturn in some way or the other. These are not to be confused with rings, but I will talk about that later. There are some 60 natural satellites. Not all of them are named, only 25 of them. But we know that there are still other ones that we don't know about. Now on to Saturn's rings. There are 7 major rings, named A to G in the order that they were discovered. These rings are separated by small spaces and are comprised of different rocks. Some are the size of mansions, some are the size of pebbles. And that's all for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching.